Welcome back.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Tracking a remnant architect.
Pathfinder, more of your outposts need help, if you have time. Elaaden's water purifier can't keep up with demand. They're requesting one of those Angaran ionic filters. There are engineers who work on the aqueducts here. I'll bet they have what we need.
On it. One filter coming up.
I'll speak with the administrator and get this sorted out.
You will? I can stay?
We'll see what we can do. I believe you.
Thank the stars. They've opened new fields, I've heard.
Really? That's exciting. Do we know what they'll be for?
Some of them will be for the hybridization lab, testing grounds for the new fruit breeds.
Ooh, I wonder what they've come up with.
Pathfinder.
Someday we'll have a city like this.
You think so?
Of course. The Pathfinders will make sure of it.
So, that wave we were expecting hit. Maybe it'll be better tomorrow. It was better today. What? Really? The wave hit, but it was much weaker than anticipated. And one of the minor waves didn't even trigger. Can't promise anything, but if this trend keeps up, it'll be good news all round.
And what's this one?
Sunset. It's designed to absorb and retain sunlight. Helps us hold on charge. It's popular on Vault when the sun is out. Put a layer of security between.
Anything else you need, Suvi?
See if you can find Angaran batteries. Gil's been muttering about those.
You got it.
Pathfinder.
set isn't complete, but you could finish that kit I dropped off a few cycles ago.
It'll be a good match. I put it in the storage, and I'll send someone to bring it over. What's this?
We have no idea, but nothing goes through it. Nothing.
Maybe I can turn it into shielding of some kind.
If the Kett are turning us into them, then maybe my sister.
No, don't say it.
But she could be out there.
She wouldn't be herself. You can't think about it.
That route through the Scourge? No wonder I stayed in.
This view alone was worth the bumpy ride.
Someday, we'll find a world like this. Just for us. Do you work on water filtration here?
I designed the system for it.
Can you sell me an ionic filter? My people need it on Elaaden.
If they're tough enough for Elaaden, they deserve help. Here.
Rumor is the delivery to Haval is smaller this cycle.
Haran called for donations not long ago. Some of us have been adding personal provisions.
I should.
No, you keep that fruit. You have littles, and they need it.
What about you, Adam?
Okay, I have one. Stumbled on a thicket of rare vines I've been searching for. Turns out a pack of arties had already staked their claim. They didn't like my intrusion.
Stars. Is that how...
My face? Yeah.
Did you hear? About the Exalted.
Thank you.
They're us.
Thank you,
I don't believe it. There must be some mistake.
I don't know, Ashel. When you put everything together, it explains so much.
I refuse to believe we've been killing our own people, our own kin.
I found the person who threatened you.
I know. I received a written apology from him. I assume I can continue my work undisturbed.
It was a misunderstanding. We cleared it up.
Then let's not waste any more time. You're interfering with my readings. Good day, Pathfinder. There's nothing more to talk about. Let me work.
When I signed on to the initiative, I thought I'd be building museums, not enjoying alien cultures.
I came to establish communities, not integrate with an advanced civilization. Life's funny.
Think the Angara were just being polite when they accepted our exhibit?
They're as curious about us as we are about them.
It was a lot to assemble on short notice. I hope they understand.
We did fine. Don't know about you, but I could spend the rest of my life here just learning.
You and the Pathfinder seem close.
Yes, I value his help.
That's not what I meant.
Don't you have shards to catalogue? Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked this up. Any idea what it might be?
How in the skies did you find an Angaran star map? One that still works, even. It must be pre-Scourge. If we analyze it, we can learn where our people traveled before the Dark Age.
Do you know much about where your ancestors traveled?
No, not at all. The Scourge wiped out nearly everything. We're only just beginning to travel again.
Could they have made it to another galaxy, like us?
It's possible. For all we know, there are entire Angaran worlds beyond our reach. You've given me more to study than I ever expected. I've got a lot of work ahead. Thank you for your help, Pathfinder. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
Pavoa, Pathfinder. I've been considering that I'm at an age where I must look for someone to replace me. With your aid, our museum curator made an extraordinary discovery. I've always respected Avela, but I may have underestimated her. You've helped us both.
Thank you, Moshae.
Ishare.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's nothing. I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
It didn't occur to you there'd be indigenous species here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful, even sober.
You can handle me, Ryder, whenever you want. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Bring your alien friends to see me soon. Promise?
As soon as I can, Kozam. So, how are the pups doing?
I released 3 that refused to be trained, but the other 2 are doing very well.
It's not just acts of glory fighting the Kett.
I saw that. It feels like cowardice, knowing how bad it is. Resting instead of going back out.
It's normal to be scared. You have to fight for the right reasons, not just to prove you're not afraid.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
A security scan picked up my biotic implant this morning. That was a fun explanation.
The Angara have their EMP ability. Wouldn't they understand biotics?
An EMP doesn't rip someone's molecules apart. Can't blame the Angara for being careful. New aliens might be okay. Weird space powers? maybe not. Good to see you. Inventory's there. Go on and look.
We're new to the attack here, Ty. I didn't know if you were.
I know, but I'm here now.
And you'll stay.
You know I can't.
I'm sorry. They're using a different encryption on this message. I can't make anything of it. Then set it aside and go back to the other batch I gave you. Yes, sir.
Pathfinder, I could use your insight into Kett psychology.
I'm no expert, but I'll try.
When our operations attract too much attention, we withdraw a team into space and make sure the enemy can follow. We want them to chase us, divide their forces. They've always taken the bait. Lately, they just watch us go. Not even a token pursuit. I can't understand why.
They're turning the tables, encouraging you to chase them.
Then we'll find a way to hit them where they won't expect it. It's good to talk things through with an someone who understands. Thank you.
See this message? It's an anomaly we developed.
What's special about it?
When it comes into contact with our electrical energy, it glows.
Seriously?
Good for making a statement at parties, not so great for stealth.
Have something to celebrate? Take home a fresh fruit.
We're still good.
I managed to find an ionic filter for Elaaden. Make sure they get it.
I'll get this delivered right away. They'll be relieved to have enough water.
Peebee said she wanted to talk to you. It's almost unbelievable that some of the Kett would be fighting their own. The Kett always seemed so monolithic, almost faceless.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Kett ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
So you're saying I have to track down some Kett?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Kett genetic samples you scanned on Vold? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
You have...
Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
What would we be looking for?
That's the point. We don't know what all is out there, so we don't know even what to look for. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REMTech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
You're cute when you're tipsy, you know.
Back on Aya? Some of that was embellished, so I could hit on you with impunity.
You have carte blanche to hit on me whenever you like.
Well, there are times when I wouldn't want to distract you. Like when you're going toe-to-toe with a bad guy.
At those moments, you have carte blanche to hit on the bad guy.
Will do.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Just talked to Kesh. Looks like some of the clan are back at the Nexus. Hired on as mercs instead of part of the initiative, but still. Good call you made. Letting her keep the drive core.
New dawn for the Krogan, huh?
Never thought I'd see the day. Sovereign Krogan as equal allies. My mother would have approved.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
VidCon channels are ready, Pathfinder.
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Everything all right?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
It could be coming from your SAM implant.
He's sending me his location.
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were jettisoned from the Ark. No survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Scourge or not, colonists were ejected from the Ark.
There must be an explanation. Here are the coordinates for my implant. Meet me there. We'll find answers.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way. Spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over Remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool, in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Kett dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Named the system after a Batarian pioneer, their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Got a reading from the asteroid belt. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. We've got a crater. radio emissions from the black hole are incredible out here. The song of the dark side of creation. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan. Radiation trail is consistent with previous scans. This is our shuttle. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. I found something. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. On the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. I'm picking up something. Probe away. I found something. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Anomaly found. Pathfinder. Scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to a landing site on Kadara's surface. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it? I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly found. Is a massive red giant, like Arcturus back home.
Far more remote, I'm afraid.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit